TGR.
Okay, guys, I think that we need to have an honest discussion about what I think, or at least thought, of Pokemon Legends Arceus. I was wrong. I'm going to own up to that. I'm going to take the L. I was 100% wrong about Pokemon Legends Arceus. And first and foremost, you can't blame me. Pokemon Sword and Shield was kind of not, it wasn't good. And at least in my opinion, it was just not a good game, especially in comparison to some of the previous titles that have come out. Even some of the 3DS games and DS games were much better than Pokemon Sword and Shield, in my opinion. I approached Pokemon Legends Arceus very cautiously. My expectations were very low because of my experience with Pokemon Sword and Shield. There were a lot of things that I wanted Pokemon Sword and Shield to be, and it wasn't. So naturally, with the next Pokemon game that was released, even though technically this isn't a mainline game, maybe it isn't, I don't know, let me know in the comments below. I hear different things from different angles. But when I started playing Pokemon Legends Arceus, I was streaming on Twitch. By the way, follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/thegamingresume, linked in the description below. I had just finished coming back from Target. I wasn't even planning on buying the game, but I was shopping with my wife and I saw a stack of copies of the game in the middle of the aisle. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna give it a go. It is day one. I might as well give it a shot. So I gave it a shot. Oh boy, was I pleasantly surprised. There was something just magical. Like, I know that we talk about how this game is inspired by Breath of the Wild, and it truly is, and for the better. I honestly think that they took the best parts of Pokemon and took some inspiration from Breath of the Wild and kind of just like meshed them up together, and it's good. It's not perfect by any means, but it is really, really, really good. Much better than what I expected, which was nothing. That being said, moving and traversing through the world, not having to worry about individual battle loading screens or fake arenas that pop out is actually really awesome. Your battles happen right then and there wherever your Pokemon are at, even if they're at different elevations, even if one's in the water and one's on land. It's honestly awesome. This is how I imagined Pokemon as a kid. And I think that that's something that a lot of people that have been playing Pokemon growing up agree with, that we had always wanted somewhat of an experience like this, where we're going into a land, catching Pokemon as they're going around. If they're too strong to be caught with a ball, then okay, we have to battle them and we have to weaken them a little bit in order to finally get them to get into that ball. It's so freaking cool. One of the things that I disliked about Pokemon Sword and Shield was the fact that I would run into these huge Pokemon that were so overpowering, but with a team of 6, I was able to, get their health all the way down to the bottom and finally catch them. And I couldn't do that because guess what? They were overpowered. But in this game, if there's an alpha Pokemon that is overpowering, but I'm still able to get all the way down, I'm still able to catch them. And that in and of itself is probably the biggest, hypest thing that has happened in this game so far for me. I know that it's mundane, it is stupid, it is whatever, but things like that, where you're able to go ahead and kind of break the rules a little bit and kind of just have that freedom, is exactly what this game should be about. Being able to go ahead and do things that, you know what, I want to try and do this, and the game lets you. That's exactly what freedom in adventure should be within the game. It's such a hype thing to be able to finally just traverse the land, catch Pokemon, and just go on an adventure. It's so freaking cool. There isn't this constraint of, oh, I have to go into a town, I have to defeat the gym leader in said town, and so on and so forth. We haven't experienced any gym leaders. There hasn't been anything like that. Honestly, the closest thing that could be said about that is the noble Pokemon. And honestly, the noble Pokemon, like, it's their own thing. It's completely different than any of the other gym leaders that you've experienced in the past. Even the captain trials, or the trials that were in the Lowland region in Sun and Moon, it's different. It's just different. And I think that in that sense, the amount that has been tweaked in Pokemon Legends Arceus is probably the best thing. It's just such minute changes. Like, it makes me wonder what could happen if they changed even more of the formula. Like, how much better could this be? Now, I have to say something negative about this game, guys. I can't just praise it beyond praise and just call it the holy grail of Pokemon. Like, graphically, it's not the best. there's definitely some issues in terms of graphics when things are concerned, especially when you have the highest grossing franchise in the entire world. When you have that much money coming in, you can invest a little bit of money in terms of like making things look nicer and optimizing just a little tiny bit. Also, there have been technical issues that have been popping up online. Sean, for instance, who used to be a part of the channel, messaged us talking about a pink hue that was popping up on screen when he was actually playing the game. This is something that I've never seen personally, and I didn't think that could be replicated or anything like that. But hey, I don't know. If you are having issues, let me know in the comments below. I'm sure that that's something that has popped up. But it also begs the question, is the Pokemon company, are Game Freak, the developers and whatnot, are they going to go ahead and polish the heck out of this game in order to make it even better than what it is? Or are they already working on the next project, whether it's the DLC for Pokemon Legends Arceus or Generation 9 in its entirety? Who knows? I don't know, but I'm very excited with this game. I'm freaking loving it, man. I'm enjoying it. This is a game that I would recommend to anybody that's even remotely interested in a Pokemon game that doesn't hold your hand and actually treats you like somebody that's a little older, but I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it. I'm having a damn good time, and I would recommend this to anyone. So guys, let me know in the comments below what you think of this game so far. Have you had any issues? Is this something that's just kind of like, you know, whatever? If you've played any of the previous games in the Pokemon franchise, are there any other games that you would recommend in terms of playing after this? Because right now, it feels like the pinnacle of Pokemon. It feels like there's just not much better that can be done in terms of Pokemon games. So obviously like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you on the next one. Peace.
Hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more and stay up to date, subscribe, hit the little bell, and join our Discord.
If you want to support the channel, please check out our Patreon or hit the join button below. As always, thanks for your support and thanks for watching.